Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Slaughtermelon here, playing Space Engineers and working on what I'm tentatively calling the Space Squid. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, that doesn't look very much like a squid. I know, it kind of looks like a starfish. I might change the name to the Starfish. I'm not entirely sure. Um, so far, I've just got a very rudimentary command section built. Here's the pilot's chair, here, and I'm going to put in some windows up there near the top, so I've got a bit better view. Gonna add in, similar to the big old carrier that I'm building. I'm gonna add in, auxiliary control stations, someplace for the captain to observe everything, and then off of the command area, below it is probably going to be kind of a minor engineering area, maybe some reactors, some storage, oxygen generation, and then what I'm trying to figure out is exactly here. I'll give you another view of the front and sides from a lit perspective so it's a little bit easier to see. And the coloration is not final, that's just me. Actually, it's mostly there so I can figure out exactly what's lined up with what. It's kind of markings to help me find my way around. So it's very, very heavily armored. It's going to be a warship ideally, and I'm just trying to figure out the best places to put weapons. Turrets, missile turrets, that sort of thing. Because what I'm trying to do is build the ship in a way that I want it to look. Build it aesthetically first, and then try to add in functionality. Which is kind of risky because I might run out of space and not be able to have enough reactors or thrusters or oxygen or something like that. And especially with a design like this, there's not any really good 3x3 places where I could put turrets. So what I'm thinking is maybe here, where I'm looking right now in this area, I could put in some turrets, to cover the forward section. And then what I'm going to do with these little arm bits is extend them, make them much bigger, probably out to, 1 second. I do need the options game, show crosshair. There we go. Probably, I don't know, about these arms are going to go out to here maybe, tops. Maybe a little bit further. And then there will be weapons on the outside of the arms, and then some on the back as well. So it's got 360-degree weapons coverage. That will come later. I have a design in my head that I'm trying to put down, and it's a whole lot of trial and error. So this one's going to take a while because sometimes if I put a slope in, I realize it doesn't look good, and I have to. Oop, the sun's moving, and I have to completely change the design radically. Um, let's see. Excuse me. I hope you didn't hear that one. Um, oh yes, that's what I was talking about. So what I'm thinking is either having the command deck kind of be a big old cube or rectangle, whatever you call it, right here. Is my light on? No, it's not. That's why it looks so weird. So have it kind of do this, and that's your command area. And then you've got, ammo storage, medical bays, something like that off the side. This will probably up here have to be, reactors or something that you don't need to visit a lot because there is actually gravity right here. And I could turn that off. Gravity is not necessary because you're in space. It just makes things a little bit easier. So that's probably going to be engineering space. This might be medical, something like that, or very small crew quarters. I might do that actually. It might be like that's the crew area, and these things are engineering spaces, and then somehow I'll squeeze some weapons into the corners here, and then all the thrusters pretty much are actually going to be on the outside of the arms. So like big old thrusters, if you can imagine it in your head. The arms will come out here and there'll be big old thrusters for main thrust, some braking thrusters as well, and then some smaller ones for maneuvering and whatnot. And then, because of the way the game works, I'll probably just throw gyroscopes and reactors into any empty space that I can to, well, that won't quite work because for reactors I have to get them uranium, so I'll figure something out. Um, but this is going to be a much bigger ship, a much more complex ship, and honestly, I hope that my computer can handle it, because she's an old machine, but She's served me good so far. Here we go. I like that angle. Ooh. My mouse does that. I don't like that. So, this is what I have so far. I really need to figure out where exactly all the important things are going to go, and that's why I'm putting up these work in progress videos, is because input. Input would be fantastic from you guys. Give me ideas, give me criticism, say, oh, Slaughtermelon, really shouldn't build the armor like that because it's going to create, I don't know, some sort of effect where shit's going to explode, there's a weak point here, this whole design's going to fall apart, it's going to make your game crash. Because, I'm not an expert on the game, I just got it. So please, let me know what you think, let me know how this could be better, let me know, what I'm doing wrong. I appreciate it very much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.